Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about Tesla and Tesla stock and what I really see is going to happen with Tesla. Now I do believe that Tesla stock is going to go down in the short term because there's a lot of negative press. There's a lot of bad news in regards to Tesla. We see what's happening in Chicago where people are not really able to charge their vehicles. Tesla is telling them to use different battery options and this and that. The support team is not very responsive. They're getting overwhelmed with calls. And, major cities like Chicago, like New York, like Washington, D.C., they're going to see a lot more issues like this, especially if they don't have a garage, if they don't have a place to store their vehicle where they would then be able to charge it in the comfort of their own home. So we're going to see a lot more big cities opposed to electric vehicles, talking bad about electric vehicles, talking about how uncomfortable it is for them to use these electric vehicles. And I know those type of people. Those are the people that are renting. Those are the people that don't really own their home. Those are the people that have to rely on other means in order to get things done. There are people who are towing their vehicles to manufacturers now just to be able to say, hey, I charged my vehicle, now I can go to work. That is literally what's going on. And so, when you have to rely on things like that, it can make your wants for a vehicle like this that much more difficult, that much more costly, and that much more uncomfortable. You're losing comforts because your vehicle is all electric and it doesn't allow for you to essentially do what it is you want to do and need to do. Now that also brings me to another point, hybrid vehicles, not to get off topic, but now you have electric batteries and you have a combustion engine. And a lot of people are saying, hey, that's a much bigger problem because now you have two costly things that will take away from your ability to do your own maintenance. And it will cost a lot more to do repairs, which I absolutely agree with. So I'm just waiting on the sidelines to see how these hybrid vehicles produce in the long term, to see if it truly is the future or if it's something that is just a headache waiting to reveal itself. We'll see what's going on with these hybrid vehicles as more data starts to come in and it hits that 5 to 10 year window where both hybrid and electric vehicles are showing its true colors. So like in Texas, you're never going to have problems with an EV. Most people are going to be in a home, have a garage, and it's always hot. So again, those type of places, you're not going to see much issues with an electric vehicle. But in places like Chicago, like New York, that do get super cold, you're going to see a lot more of a downturn. And again, in the short term, the stock market is going to feel the impacts of that for Tesla. I can see Tesla going down in value by about 15% due to all the bad publicity and press. But then I also see them re-engaging as people, fixing these issues, optimizing performance, increasing call volume in the short term. And not increasing call volume, but increasing customer support, and then focusing on eliminating the issues that they currently have with the charging stations, implementing additional charging stations, and just being a more comfortable product for consumers. I do see Tesla losing money in the short term in order to implement this for the convenience of the people. But in the long term, it will save their reputation and it will guide them towards more future growth and more people being comfortable with this product. If there's no more pushback on the, if there's no more pushback because there's enough charging stations for everyone, then it's just going to be easier to promote this product, easier to almost like Chase Bank, where everywhere you go, there's a Chase Bank, right? The most convenient bank. That's what Tesla should strive to be, the most convenient option when it comes to vehicles. And so that's how I look at Tesla. I do believe that they will strive for that type of success. I do believe that they will put their best foot forward in order to get rid of these problems. I think that these are very much fixable issues. You know, you would always see your iPhone battery die during the winter times if you lived in New York or Ohio or any major city that had a freezing climate. However, I see Tesla optimizing this more. They've been driving their vehicles and testing it in different conditions. So I think that they're more prepared for something like this already, and they're just going to improve on it in order to make sure that charging is easy, accessible, and more comfortable for the average consumer. So when Tesla does go down just a little bit, I'm willing to buy more, because I know that when they come out with electric motorcycles, when they come out with electric SUVs for everyone, I mean, these are the things that are really, really going to shake things up for Tesla. And these are things that we already have. But when it's electrified, and Tesla being the forward-facing visionary for it, it's just going to continue to increase the value of the stock. So I can't wait for that as well. Please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.